Afternoon, and welcome to Shs Today, Episode 4. I'm Neil Ray.
And I'm Grace Lumley. This week, Dom and Josue interviewed a few members of the soccer and football team about their thoughts for this season.
Let's take a look.
So I'm here with Waldine Hunain and John Guthrow. What are your guys' thoughts on the season so far?
I think we're having a rough start, but I think if we work on what we need to improve, just switching the play, working together as a family, then I think we can go far.
I think so far what he said was exactly what I was gonna say. It was a shaky start, and I think we're picking it up. You know, we're working together more, becoming more of a family, and hopefully it continues and we just keep getting stronger from here.
I just think, like I said before, just switching the play, like just changing the sides of the field, shooting more, keeping our shots on target, and just not letting up any easy goals.
The boys' football team took a 47-0 win this past Friday at Timberlane. Caleb Bates threw for 116 yards and a touchdown. Josh Maroon had 3 touchdowns. Riley Mulvey, Elkin Gonzalez, and Jake Brady each had themselves a touchdown as well.
Our football team will be having their homecoming game Saturday at 10 a.m. in Haverhill versus Pinkerton, so be sure to show up in your Blue Devil attire.
Now, our very own Grace Lumley gives us the best dates to tune into for Freeform's 31 Nights of Halloween.
Hi, I'm Grace Lumley with Movies in a Minute, and today's October 1st. October 1st is the beginning of Freeform's 31 Nights of Halloween. Every night for the entire month of October, Freeform premieres a different Halloween or horror-themed film. First, here are some not-to-miss dates during Freeform's 31 Nights of Halloween. On October 11th, Freeform is showing The Nightmare Before Christmas. This Tim Burton classic is definitely a not-to-miss film during the 31 Nights of Halloween. On October 19th, Freeform's premiering the 2 Ghostbusters films. These films are definitely a must-watch because of the 80s nostalgia vibes and the cast. Second, we have some movie marathons that you should check out during the 31 Nights of Halloween. During October, Freeform is premiering Simpsons Treehouse Horrorthon for 4 nights during the month. And for 3 nights during the month of October, Freeform is showing the 3 Scream films. You're going to definitely want to check out those 3 films at some point during the month of October. And for 5 days during the month of October, Freeform is showing the 2 Addams Family films. Besides the all-day marathon of Hocus Pocus on Halloween, the best marathon I think that you should go check out is the Scooby-Doo Marathon. On October 17th and October 22nd, Freeform's premiering both Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, and those films are definitely my favorite that they're showing. Hocus Pocus is almost everyone's favorite Halloween film, and that's being shown almost every other day this month. Overall, I definitely think that you should tune in to watch the 2 Scooby-Doo films, the 2 Ghostbusters movies, the 3 Scream films, and The Nightmare Before Christmas. With 31 days of films, you'll definitely find something to watch during Freeform's 31 Nights of Halloween. I'm Grace Lumley with Movies in a Minute, and thanks for watching. I hope that my segment was helpful so people can find something that interests them.
I'm definitely going to tune in to the Scream films at least once this month.
From movies to music, we have our own Neil Ray reviewing 10 out of 10 by Rex Orange County.
Hi, I'm Neil Ray. Welcome to Music in a Minute. Today we're going to be looking at Rex Orange County's new single, 10 out of 10. This single also will be featured on his album Pony, which comes out on October 25th, which I am personally very excited for. So this song starts off some very strong piano chords, like super excellent, like they're very upbeat, the notes are very positive, and it's got a much more electric vibe to it than other stuff like Happiness or Quarter Dreams, which is very, it's the same piano playing that he does, and obviously he plays guitar as well, but it's a lot more electric. You can see it's definitely more of a synth than just a straight up grand piano that you'd find in a lobby or something like that, which I think alters the song a lot, because where a song like Happiness is a lot more downbeat and not necessarily sad, but it has those tones and stuff, where when you use the electric stuff with the harmonies in the background, like this song, it just makes it all like very upbeat and positive, and it makes you feel good. It makes me feel good on the inside when I hear it. Personally, my take on the song is I think it's a lot about self-improvement and kind of like getting your act together, you know what I mean? Because he comes right in talking about cutting out his friends and A lot of it goes through when he's talking about, he had a tough year, like he's went through a tough time, and now he's kind of reassessing his priorities and what he's doing, what's important. So I think a lot of it's about self-improvement and kind of like, figuring out what is good in your life and what isn't. That's definitely a value that is shown through this song, something that he believes that that's what I pick up out of it personally from my listenings. All right, thank you very much for tuning in. That was my review of 10 out of 10 by Rex Orange County. Hope you enjoyed it. I really love the song, and I hope others check it out.
I'll definitely give it a try.
Continuing on our music theme, here's the newest episode of Tritone, our alternative rock segment.
This is Tritone, a show where we go over 3 alternative rock-related news stories and see what people who don't know anything about the scene think about it in 3 minutes or less. Let's go. With the upcoming 10-year anniversary of All Time Low's Nothing Personal, the band has decided to re-record the record, hence the anniversary.
We were just writing songs because we enjoyed doing it. We didn't really have like a career in mind. We were just writing music that we loved.
The band has also announced 10-year anniversary shows in addition to the newer counterpart of Nothing Personal. Let's see what some students think about it.
That's sick. A lot of like 80s bands that I listen to now still, they've done the remastered, and I actually prefer to listen to that one just because it just sounds better to me.
I didn't realize that was 10 years ago. Oh my god.
That's awesome. They've had a lot of success, and they've really built an empire for themselves.
Known as playing Captain Spaulding in Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, Sid Haig has passed away. Rob Zombie posted the following on Facebook. It was shocking but unfortunately not unexpected. I've known for a long time how sick Sid was and what he was battling. Over the past year, I saw pictures of him still attending conventions. I thought perhaps he had beat it, but last week when he returned to the hospital, I feared the worst. A loved grandfather, husband, and father. May he rest in peace. This week are iconic songs that changed the rock music world forever. We decided to ask some students which song they liked the best out of the following. The Rock Show by Blink-182. Jamie All Over by Mayday Parade. And Check Yes Juliet by We the Kings. Check yes Juliet, are you with me? Rain is falling down on the sidewalk. Let's see what some students think about these tracks.
It's really good. It definitely sounds like them because I did look at the artist while I was trying to find a place to stop. But it definitely sounds like their type of music.
This song doesn't sound familiar, but this song kind of sounds like I've heard it before, but I still like it.
Oh, I know this song. This is a good song.
It's not necessarily what I would choose to listen to, but I definitely see the appeal.
I had a dream last night.
Okay, this is probably will go on my Subway Hours playlist.
Whoever that is singing is very talented. I appreciate you can tell there's a lot of emotion behind it.
I'll be honest, a little bit in the middle of his singing, I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Check yes, Juliet, are you with me? Rain is falling down on the sidewalk.
Straight Creed vibes. Yeah, actually not anymore.
I've heard this song. It's really good.
Yeah, I do play this on my 2000s playlist.
I liked the second one the best.
Oh, Check Yes Juliet is my favorite because it relates a lot back to the actual play.
Probably Check Yes Juliet, just due to the fact that I know the song.
I like Check Yes Juliet because I listen to that one the most, probably.
We also released a poll with these 3 songs, and here are the results. The music recommendation for this week is Drink About It by Issues. Issues is going a different direction than their last album, Headspace, with a more pop feel. This single is off of Issues' upcoming album, Beautiful Oblivion, coming out on October 4th. This track's video is very well done, and as well as the song's structure. Give this track a listen. Well, that's it for this episode of Tritone. Come back soon for more news and fresh perspectives. I agree with the results of the poll. I like Check Yes Juliet the best too.
The month of September is a month to celebrate Spanish heritage and culture. This week, one of our correspondents interviewed students to see what they knew about it.
Bienvenidos!
What do you know about Hispanic Heritage Month?
I know that it's just for a lot of people who celebrate it. They have their specific culture stuff, but I don't know much.
I don't know. It's okay.
Why?
Because lots of people don't know. But it is a month that we celebrate Hispanic heritage.
Hispanic Heritage Month is very similar almost to the 4th of July, but spread out slowly over a month instead of compacted into one day, where Hispanic people get to celebrate their culture and everything that's great about it. And it's a lot of fun, and not all the days we do something interesting, but it's definitely nice.
I think it's very important that people get their independence so they can express their own opinions.
Well, I know it stretches from September 15th to October 15th because of the amount of Hispanic countries that got independence around there. So many Central American countries got their independence around that time.
I think Hispanic Heritage Month is great. I think that everyone should get a chance to show some pride and enthusiasm for their heritage.
Hispanic heritage means a lot to me, considering my family's from Puerto Rico. So growing up, I grew up around Spanish markets and all these different little things. So it means a lot to me, and I got really excited to hear you guys talking about it over the announcements.
I think it's sort of like a month where we honor the Spanish and all the stuff they've done for us and their culture.
It means recognizing diversity between people and Americans, and kind of just like realizing that we're all kind of different, but we have to accept it.
From Spanish heritage to food drives, this week our own Brie Paquette tells us why food drives are important to the community.
Food drives are important because of the fact that many people need extra help, and people who are hardworking might not be able to afford the food that others can. Things that are good to bring to a food drive is oftentimes things like corn, peas, anything that is non-perishable, and oftentimes in a can because that's a lot easier to store, and nothing like bread or fruit, things that can go bad very quickly.
Now our own Val and Amber interviewed Mr. Brown to talk about the important aspects of the college application.
Well, I think there's several factors that students take in consideration, and maybe not necessarily as a senior, but you want to start your high school 4 years by taking a challenging high school curriculum, one that you want to be able to challenge yourself. You don't want it too easy, too hard, but you want to be able to show grades that represent a strong effort. Passionate involvement in a few activities looks really good on a college application, but if you can demonstrate some leadership ability, shows admissions counselors that you can manage your time once you get to college. When they start applying, we recommend that they apply to safety school, a target school, and a reach school. And what a safety school, one academically that they pretty much can get into, so they have something to fall back. But it's just not any school, it's a school that you love. A target school means that your academics are pretty consistent with what they're looking for, and a reach is maybe your academics are a little bit under what they're looking for. We have started getting students into Naviance and registered as freshmen because everything we do is through Naviance. And every link, whether it's signing up for the SATs, the College Board, but we have all those direct links right there. But when you put your colleges I'm applying to into Naviance, it will tell you whether it accepts a common application or if it's a college application or not. Just keep meeting with your counselor and keep visiting Naviance. I think last year, the senior class collectively at the end of December had logged into Naviance over 10,000 times because it organizes everything that you do and everything that you need to know about a college. If you take it step by step and don't wait and not make it stressful, you'll have that energy to be able to put the effort in to fill out those scholarships because they can really add up and certainly can help.
That's definitely some useful information. Not gonna lie, I've been slacking a little on my college application myself.
And finally, to conclude today's episode of SHS Today, we have our comical segment, Into the Halls.
Analysts, didn't see you there. We are now a wholesome, family-friendly,
And I'm back, new witnesses.
more importantly, sane segment.
Hi, I'm Beef Stove. Welcome to SHS's Into the Halls. I'm your host, Beaver Stove. Let's get right into this. Cafeteria consisting of high school students. Let's go in. GIF or GIF?
What?
GIF or GIF?
GIF?
Is it GIF or GIF?
GIF.
It's going through the hallway of the cafeteria. Hey you, cereal first or milk first?
Definitely milk.
Heelys or light up sketches?
Ooh, gotta get the light up Skechers, my guy. The light up Skechers be where it's at.
Why are you Australian, mate?
I'm the reincarnation of Steve Irwin.
Who?
Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter.
Oh, sure.
God, these freshmen don't know who Steve
I'm not
Irwin
a
is.
freshman.
That's what they all. Ben Beef Stove. This has been SHS Into the Halls. Have a nice day. Oh God.
Hi, I'm Ryan Judge. Welcome to Into the Halls. I just finally got my show back. Let's go ask some questions, shall we? Were you in the parking lot between the hours of 3 p.m. and 4 p.m.?
No, I was not.
Good, then you need to see me burying the body. Hit or miss?
Hit.
I guess they never miss, huh? They never miss, huh? What's the government really up to in Area 51?
I don't know. Protecting the aliens.
Well, we would have found out last Friday if they actually raided the place.
Except for this absolute Chad, he actually raided the place, so good on him.
What do you pour first, cereal or milk?
Cereal. If you pour milk first, you have something wrong with you.
This man speaks truth.
Definitely milk.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Well, hi, that's all we have for you today.
Thanks for watching. Stay classy.